So we are here with the mother of the bride. And first off, you don't know who's going to watch this many, many years from now. So tell us your name.
My name's Lorraine West.
Okay. And tell us what you're feeling today.
Oh, I'm so proud of both of them. They're so special to me. And I want them to know how much I love them. And today's going to be a beautiful day. And I hope and pray that they have many years of happiness and joy. So, I love you both, and I wish you all that life has to offer.
That's beautiful. All right, so
Sorry.
we're gonna have we're
gonna work on that.
We're gonna have some fun and let you take a break from the tears.
Okay.
So, all right, fun stuff. Predictions for today. Who do you think? Well, you've cried already. So, but at the ceremony between Aspen and Caden, who do you think's gonna cry first?
Caden.
Caden, when he sees her, he's gonna cry first. Okay. What about any crazy stuff later on at the reception? You anticipate any funny moments or hilarious?
Dad's going to take his shirt off.
All right. Well, we'll have that on video. Thanks for the warning.
Yep.
Anyway, just picking on you. Anyway, okay. Questions about their lives. How many kids do you think they'll wind up having?
2.
2 kids. All right. You heard it from Mom first. If they were to win the lottery, Mega Millions, no money worries in the world, just had $1 billion, where would they go and what would they do with all that money?
They would move to a beach and they would do a lot of fishing on boats.
And hopefully take care of Mom a little bit. Maybe buy Mom a beach island or a house or something.
I just want to live in their little hut.
There you go. All right. Some advice for them. So, life throws curveballs. Today's lovey-dovey, and they seem just like 2 sweethearts. But as we know, when you get married, sometimes there's days inevitably when they come along and they're just like, "Here, get away from me."
Yeah.
So, what is your advice for them?
My advice is take time even when you're upset. Have a pause and reflect on what you have to say. And always understand that you can't go to bed mad. And make sure that you always love each other. And y'all must come first above everybody else.
That's good advice. Good advice. Let's see. Other predictions. Where do you think they'll wind up settling down? You think they'll stay pretty close to home, or?
They may head to Galveston. They may come to Alabama. I think that they're going to find a beach. They both love it.
Can't blame them for that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Finally, what do you hope they accomplish in life together?
As far as accomplishments, I just hope that they grow with one another and make sure that they build upon their experiences from every day, good and bad. And always just, once again, make sure they choose each other first.
And finally, advice for when those grandbabies come along. This world's crazy right now. And Lord knows what it's going to be like 5-10 years from now. So when they watch this video and look back many years from now, what's any advice you might give them on how to get through this crazy world?
Just make sure not to be afraid to talk to Mom and Dad and to be honest with your kids. I feel like that was our biggest thing raising our girls, is making sure that we were honest with them, and that's why they still want to be around. So that's my biggest thing, being honest and making sure we stay together.
Wait,
all right, so
don't let my chesticles be out. I'm a lady.
Yeah, cover up everything.
I got it. Okay.
All right.
I think we're alive.
Okay.
We're good.
Now, so you don't know who's going to watch this many years from now. So tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
I am Teresa. I'm Aspen's little sister, Caden's future sister-in-law.
Oh, so you've known Caden for a while. Tell us about the first time you knew that they were kind of a thing.
Oh, I don't even know. Today's their 11-year anniversary. been together since middle school.
Long time sweethearts.
Long time. So he's just always been there.
So they've always been a perfect match.
Perfect
for one another.
match. I mean,
Any funny stories you remember about them though?
oh crap. I was trying to do this in my speech too, because I have no clue. It's just, he's just my big brother. He's just always been there. So everything that me and Aspen are doing, he was with us.
So tell us about the time you found out that they were planning this wedding day.
I found out 2 weeks before he was going to propose. He wasn't going to tell me though. He was just going to do it. And I said, no, I got to get her nails done. I got to make sure she has the outfit. We got to plan where it's at. He was a go with the flow, which is how she is too. So it's just, they're perfect for each other.
Gotcha. Okay. What's it feel like to see this day finally come? They've been together forever then. So what's it feel like to see this day finally here?
I feel like in my head they've been married since they were little. It's always Aspen and Caden. They've always been together. Glad the stress is finally getting over the hump. So I just want to see her happy.
All right. So predictions for today, some fun stuff. At the wedding ceremony, who do you think is going to cry first? Is it going to be Caden or Aspen?
I'm hoping Caden, because Aspen's makeup is expensive, and I hope so. I might cry first. I don't know. Probably Mom. She's already cried. It's okay.
Yeah, she's already cried but at the ceremony. Well, somebody could hit Caden with a log or something, make him cry. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I
Caden.
told him I was gonna have a little Nerf gun on the side. Just like strap to me. If he doesn't start crying, I'll just shoot it real quick and give him some pain.
There you go.
Or I'm gonna make him stop. She's gonna walk back down. Walk back down the aisle.
What about predictions for crazy stuff at the reception?
Oh, I don't know. If there's tequila involved,
Look out.
it's gonna be wild, but it'll be fun.
We'll have it on video, but maybe some might wish we didn't. Anyway,
Oh,
it'll be fun.
Well, yeah, we can't post it.
Yeah, we'll keep
Can't
that
post
just
it.
yeah,
We'll
keep
have
it in your
bloopers.
private
The
collection.
bloopers.
There you go. Predictions for how many kids they're going to have.
They tell me one. I hope at least two. Because you gotta have a built-in best friend. I have my built-in best friend, so I hope they have one too.
Gotcha. Funny question, but it's nice to dream. If they were to win the lottery, had billions of dollars and no money worries in the world, where would they wind up settling down and what would they do with all that money?
At the beach. For sure. They just pick up and go. I
That's-
hope they take me. Please.
You heard it there first.
Take me with them, but for sure they'd end up somewhere with the water and the sand.
They win enough money, they could just buy you your own beach, just right there.
I told them, well, Mama said I was always going to be the dictator of Cuba, so everyone gets their own beaches.
Alrighty. Let's see. Advice for them, coming from little sister, but still, they've been together forever. They've probably been through a few spats already between themselves. But as they start,
The bad, the ugly, the happy.
as they start settling down together and building a family, sometimes life can throw curveballs, and they just may have those days where just go away. What's your advice for them to smooth the stormy seas?
Communication and never go to bed angry. And if you do, we'll wake up and try again.
Good advice from little sister. All right, and finally, what's your best wishes, hopes, and aspirations? What do you hope they accomplish in life?
Happiness. Never fall out of love, for sure. Just want them happy. Together. It's a family.
All right, so first off, we don't know who you are, at least I don't. You don't know who's going to watch this many years from now, so tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
My name is Heidi, and I'm the groom's sister.
Groom sister, all right. So, fun stuff. Tell us the story about the first time you remember that Caden and Aspen were a thing.
Well, my brother's 10 years older than me, so I don't really, for as long as I can remember, they've been together.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know, she was always just kind of there. I just always remember her being there.
Well, that seems to be the story, the consensus. They've been together a long time.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Middle school sweethearts, not high school, but middle school. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what's it feel like to see this day finally come?
It's like almost like it's not real because I've watched her and him go from these like weird teenagers to adults, and now they're getting married. So it's like
The day is here. All right, fun stuff. Predictions. How many kids are they going to have?
ooh. I say they're gonna have 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to be busy. Funny question I always ask. If they were to win the lottery, it's nice to dream. They have billions of dollars, no money worries in the world. Where would they settle down, and what would they do with all that money?
Yeah, we're talking about wanting to move here, but I don't think if they won that much money, I feel like they'd move somewhere like out of the country. I don't know where, but somewhere.
I wouldn't blame them one bit.
Yeah.
The way this country's going, so
Yeah.
they seem to be the consensus is a beach, an island somewhere. All right. Let's see. You talked about advice for them, but what do you hope they accomplish in life? As like they say in a job interview, the 1 year, 5 year, 10-year plan. What do you hope they accomplish?
That they have a happy family, they have kids, they stay together, happy, healthy, settle down.
All right. So another video interview. Tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
Hi, I'm Delaney. Aspen is my best friend. We've been best friends since about 6th grade. And Caden just kind of came along with her.
So you've known them a long time then, from middle school sweethearts till now. What's it feel like to see that come to fruition? I mean, they've been together, what, 11 plus years, I hear?
I'm not shocked. I always kind of knew that they were always going to be together and that they were for each other. But it's nice to see that what we all thought was going to happen actually happened. Just because they love each other so much. And they're so just right for each other, and they deserve each other.
That's beautiful. All right, some fun stuff. Not to get you crying just yet. Predictions for today. Between the two of them, when they see each other on the beach, who do you think's going to cry
Caden.
first? Caden's going to cry first. That seems to be the agreement thus far. He better cry. Somebody said they've got a Nerf gun and will shoot him in the knee or something. Make him cry. Predictions for their lives. How many kids will they have?
2.
2. That seems to be the agreement. One said 3, one said 1, but 2 seems to be the average. A fun prediction I always ask. It's nice to dream. If they were to win the lottery, billions of dollars, no money worries in the world, where would they settle down and what would they do with all that money?
They would settle down at the beach in a beach house. What they do with the money. I think that they would save the money and also help any friends that they may need. But Aspen also might buy a lot of shoes and a lot of purses. Caden would probably buy dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Some fun toys. It's nice to dream.
Yes.
Anyway. So you've seen them together. You've probably seen them have a few spats here and there through the years. But everything seems perfect today. However, the caveat is when you get married, sometimes life can throw curveballs and things can happen. So what's your advice for them when they're just kind of at each other, like, get away from me, you get away from me, go jump off a cliff or whatever?
My biggest piece of advice is whenever things do get heated, and there's just fighting, and take the step away, both of you. Put away your phone, stop the video games, stop whatever you're doing, just step away. Go to a different room, just sit outside, do something, and then always come back to it and work it out with a calm, level head and don't always act whenever matters are just like that pressing. Don't act instantly. Just take time and think about who you're talking to and what is going on, and come back together and figure out a solution that works for both of you.
Good advice. Finally, what do you hope they accomplish in life? What's your hopes and wishes for them?
I hope that they have a very happy, long life with everything that they ever dreamed of having together. And I wish that they still invite me over to their house, even though they're going to be married, and let me spend the night.
All right, so we never know who's going to watch this video many years from now. So tell us your name and how you know the bride and groom.
Okay, my name's Zoe, and I am Aspen's baby cousin.
Baby cousin. Awesome. So what's it feel like to see their wedding day finally here?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. She's the oldest of the girls, so it's kind of emotional. It's the start of everyone getting married, so it's kind of like a new beginning for us.
What about any best wishes for them? What do you hope they accomplish in life?
I just hope they have a long, happy marriage. They've been together for forever, and it's kind of inspiring. So I just wish them the best marriage they could have.
That's sweet. What about fun predictions? How many kids you think they'll have?
Oh, I don't know. I hope they have at least 3.
3?
I'm
Gonna
ready. They've been
them-
together forever, so it's time. I'm ready.
It's time.
They're getting married today, tomorrow.
No pressure, guys. All right. Where will they wind up settling down? What do you think they'll wind up doing with their lives, and where will they live?
I could see them moving to the beach. I think it's time. She can fly the nest. She lives in Gainesville, so she stayed for a while. We're ready.
You ready to go to the beach?
Yes.
What's any advice you might give them when they start just kind of rearing at one another?
They'll get through it. We grew up with Uncle David, so she knows how to handle it.
All right. Anything else you want to say to them, or eventually when the nieces and nephews and stuff come along?
So tell them I love them, and I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm glad the day's finally here.
So another bridesmaid here. Tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
My name is Sierra. Aspen and I met at Windstar Golf Course about almost 4 years ago, and I, of course, got to know Caden through Aspen. So yeah, we were co-workers for a long time together.
Okay, so they were together when you guys met.
Yes.
So we are trying to determine predictions and fun stuff for their lives. So what's your prediction for how many kids they'll wind up having?
3.
3.
I feel like they will be blessed with a boy and a girl and a tiebreaker.
Ah,
Absolutely.
Okay.
And if I know Aspen and her luck, her hands will definitely be filled.
Okay, other fun predictions. It's nice to dream. If they were to win the lottery and have no money worries in the world, where would they wind up settling down, and what would they do with all that money?
Settling down. I bet everybody's thinking they'd move to a beach. I actually think that they would stay closer to home. They love their family so much, you know. I think they might go away for a little while, but I feel like they'd eventually get a big chunk of property and settle in Texas. What would they spend their money on though? Dogs and dog life. I feel like they would build like a palace for their little puppies.
That's awesome. All right. So coming from a coworker, friend, you've known them a long time, what's any advice you might give them for when they're just not having a particularly good day?
I gotta think about that one. Let me think, because giving advice to Aspen is easy. Caden's a little bit more stubborn. Let me think. I would say patience comes first. If, you know, we're going to have bad days, you just got to remember we got to pull from a place of calm. I can do this. Even if you're mad at each other, remembering that, you know, we're all going to have those days. Rely on love. Advice is hard on the spot.
Oh, excuse me, I'll edit that.
Okay.
What about, what do you hope they accomplish in life?
I hope for Aspen specifically, I hope she accomplishes peace. She works very hard for everything that she does, you know, and she has ticked off a couple of major life goals in the past year, you know, that's wedding being one of them and buying a home. But Aspen doesn't get a lot of opportunities for peace. So I'm hoping for her that she will find that and be able to breathe and enjoy every day. And then for Caden, man, I hope Caden, when he gets older, I hope he feels the love. I hope he knows how much the people in his life truly, truly care about him. Oh, I'm gonna get so emotional. Hi guys.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I hope they both, after today, know how much we do care about them and love them, and I want them to grow old in that and know that they're surrounded by love and people who want the best for them. When the sun sets for them, I hope that they die with knowing that in their hearts.
So another interview with another bridesmaid. Tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
I'm Haley, and me and Aspen have been best friends since we were 10. We went to school together. We met in 5th grade, and then we went to middle school, and I think that's where her and Caden started dating, so that's how I met Caden, was through her. Yeah, and we've just grown up together, went to college together, and all the good things.
Wow, so you've known them a long time. Tell us about the time you knew they were kind of getting serious about one another, because they've been together a long
They've
time.
been together a very long time. I honestly, as soon as they got together, the both of them are the kind of people, they didn't really date a whole lot of people. It was just each other, so that was it. They just stayed together. They never broke up. Maybe like once or twice, but that was middle school. So as soon as they got together, they just stuck like glue, I guess you could say, and they were just together. I don't know.
That's a sweetheart story. Middle school sweeties. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right, fun stuff. Predictions for today. Between the two of them, who do you think is going to cry first?
David. I know that wasn't an option, but I know David's going to be the first one to probably cry.
David's going to cry.
Yeah.
David is who?
It is Aspen's dad.
Ah.
Yes.
Dad, the father of the bride.
Yes.
Ah.
But down the aisle, I definitely think it's probably going to be Aspen, for sure. I think as soon as she sees everybody sitting out there, she's going to get so excited. I'm going to cry too, so I'm already thinking about it crying.
Other fun predictions. Any funny stuff you think is going to happen at the reception?
Oh my gosh. Hopefully nothing crazy happens.
I hear there's tequila involved.
There is a lot of alcohol. So there's no telling. Something funny? I'm sure one of us will trip. It's inevitable, I'm sure, because we're walking on the sand, and we already tripped yesterday just trying to walk down the beach, so.
Let's see. Predictions for how many kids they're going to have.
I think they're going to say 1, and they're going to try for 1, and then I definitely think they're going to have another one after that. I think it's 2, for sure.
Your prediction is
Yes.
2. That seems to be, it's either 2 or 3.
I don't know, because Aspen has always said she just wants 1, but I think they're definitely going to have the first one, and then they're going to want a second one, so.
Playmate, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or a rival, depends. Anyway. I always like to ask this fun question. It's nice to dream. If they were to win the lottery, just mega millions, billions of dollars, where would they wind up settling down, and what would they do with all that money?
They would be here in Orange Beach. They've already told us that this is their goal eventually, to move down here and be on the beach, live the beach life. I think if they had all the money, I think they would pay everything off and invest because they're very smart with their money. Aspen is amazing. Like, she tells me how much she saves. I'm like, girl, I wish I could do that. But I think they would invest in property, and I think they would just keep making more money.
It's fun to dream.
Mm-hmm.
Wish it for them. What's any advice you'd give them for those days when they just aren't so lovey-dovey and they're just like, get away from me, because it's going to happen in married life. It's inevitable.
Always talk. Sometimes you're still going to go to bed angry. It happens. But in the morning, when you're both cooled down after you sleep, sit down with each other and always communicate, because no matter how well we know our people, we still can't read their minds. So always sit down, talk, figure it out, because it's just going to keep getting worse if you don't talk. So
It's good advice. And finally, what do you hope they accomplish in life, and what about best wishes you want to tell them?
I hope that all of their dreams come true. I hope they get to move down here and we get to come visit, and our kids get to visit each other, and I don't know. I know they're going to have a long and beautiful marriage. They're going to be the ones that I think we all look up to. I think we always have. I wish everything for them. They're my favorite people, so.
All right, so we got a video interview with two groomsmen at the same time. We're going to start over here on my left and let you introduce yourself, tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
I'm Garrett. I went to school together with all of them. Met them in like 7th grade. Met her in like 7th grade. Been a long time.
My name is Brett and Tribble, and pretty much the same thing. We've all grew up together basically, and went to school and rode dirt bikes and all that stuff together our whole life.
So you guys have known them a long time. They've been together, I hear, for like 11, 12 years, since middle school sweethearts.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty amazing story. So tell us, give me an indication. I'll start over here on the right this time. When did you guys kind of think that this might be heading to something more serious than just sweeties?
We've thought it for a long time. We've been telling him to put a ring on it for a long time now, for probably 5+ years.
That's cool. I hear they've been together forever, so that's a neat story.
They're goals for sure. That's the definition of goals.
All right, so I got some fun questions for you guys. We'll start over here on the left this time. How many kids do you think they'll wind up having?
2.
I'd say 2, 3 max.
That seems to be the consensus. 2's kind of the leading number. Some have said 3, one said 1.
Right.
2.
2
I'm
kids.
leaning more towards 2, but if they had 3, I don't think they'd go over 3.
I don't think so either.
All right, so it's fun to dream, and we can hope that for them. But if they were to win the Mega Millions lottery, no money worries in the world, what do you think they would do with all that money, and where would they wind up settling down?
Probably
Somewhere
here.
on a beach.
Probably here. On the
Somewhere
beach or
on the
something.
beach. And hopefully invest it.
Yeah. I'm sure Caden probably buy land and go trail riding and stuff on side to side and all that, but they'd definitely have a beach house for sure.
Well, that's awesome. It's fun to dream.
Oh, yeah.
All right, some fun stuff for today. Predictions. When they see each other out on the beach, who do you think's going to cry first?
Him.
Caden for sure.
That seems to be the agreement, too.
Yeah.
I think one of the bridesmaids said that they're going to have a Nerf gun, and if he doesn't cry, they're going to shoot him in the shin or something. No offense, Caden. Sorry about
Paper
that.
volley.
He watches this video with me. Shut up, videographer. Anyway, what's any advice you got? Because you've seen them probably through a few spats in their existence together. But as you guys know or may know, once you get married and you get settled down, sometimes life just throws you curveballs, and they're just like, get away from me, get away from me. What's your advice for them when those days come?
Communicate.
Yeah, communication. Remember who you lay your head down beside every night. Always keep the love part pure. And remember all the good stuff and don't focus on the bad stuff all the time.
That's perfect advice. Good advice. All right. Finally, what do you hope they accomplish in life?
Hopefully they give me a little nephew.
Yeah, a nephew would be nice. And I want them to accomplish everything that
Everything they can dream of.
They have their eyes on. them two together, they could do it. Yeah. Anything's possible with them.
All right, so another groomsman interview. We're going to start over here on my left. Let us tell you tell us who you are and how you know the bride and groom.
My name is Braden Quinton, and I've gone to school with them since, I believe it was 6th grade, actually. So we grew up together and always been around.
I'm Cheyenne. I am brother of the groom. I've known him my whole life.
I'd say. That's awesome. So they've got just an amazing love story. I mean, not high school sweethearts, but middle school sweethearts.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
11 years.
11 years.
Finally tying the knot.
What's it feel like to see their wedding day finally here? I mean, y'all seen them since, gosh, 6th grade. My gosh.
Took them long enough.
It took them long enough. For sure.
There's a time that I didn't know if it was going to happen or not, but I'm glad it did.
100%. I couldn't. I haven't seen a better love story than Caden and Aspen's. Honestly, they've been together so long and they're so good to each other. They'll be together forever.
Yep.
So
That's
just
awesome.
know that.
So, fun stuff. Predictions for how many kids you think they'll have. We'll start with the brother.
How many kids they'll have? Well, if I know Caden, they'll have probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Think
He's
so.
going to be a busy man.
They're gonna be busy.
I was gonna say I was gonna say 3, so I'm in that same wheelhouse about 3 or 4 also.
Okay. The consensus has been 2, but some have said 3. So now we're rounding up a little higher here.
Caden loves kids and he wants kids already.
Yeah.
And there you go.
He I would say at least no less than 2 for sure, but I would be willing to bet 3 or 4.
Yeah.
That's cool.
1,000%.
All right, this is fun to dream about. But if they were to win the lottery, Mega Millions, billionaires didn't have a worry in the world, money-wise at least, where do you think they'd wind up settling down, and what would they do with all that money?
They would move to a beach, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. They'd probably move somewhere to a beach. Other than that, they take care of the family.
Yeah.
They're both selfless completely. So I figure if anything, they'd buy a house somewhere on the beach and move their family there with them.
That's awesome. All right, fun predictions for today. When they see each other out on the beach, who's going to cry first?
Caden. He already cried.
He's already cried.
He already cried today, so
Oh my gosh.
he's going to cry for sure.
I'm definitely going to cry, but I'm going to try to hold it together since I'm officiating.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
I have to hold it together.
You got to hold it together. It'll be a cry fest, but fun tears.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Happy
Tonight's
tears.
going to be wild.
Yeah, but speaking of tonight,
Oh, God.
I hear there's tequila involved. I hear that story. Any predictions for any wild and crazy moments later on?
It'll start with Garrett, for sure. Garrett will be the first one to go.
Yeah, and then following that would probably be me.
I'll be close. I'll be close with you. We're doing shots tonight, for sure.
No.
One of the bridesmaids said, "We'll have it on video, but it's not going on Facebook. It's for private collection only."
I was gonna say it's gonna be a time for sure. I'm kind of scared for what's gonna happen afterwards.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Finally, any best wishes, any sentimental things you want to say, and things you hope they accomplish in life?
Well, Caden, Aspen, I love you both so much. I knew this day was coming. I know that you guys have a bright future ahead of you, and I wish you all the best, seriously.
Caden and Aspen, thank you for being part of my life. Y'all will always be there, and I know that. I'm very happy for y'all, and we love you. But I still love Maggie more. Maggie's 100 times better than y'all. So, but thanks for letting me be a part of this day, and I hope that we can be part of y'all's life forever.
Definitely.
All right, so here with another interview with groomsmen. Tell us your name and how you know the bride and
I'm
groom.
Dane, and I met them in high school.
Met them in high school. So they were already sweethearts from middle school.
Yes, they were.
So what's it feel like to see all those years of them dating and together, the wedding finally here?
I've been telling Caden for 3 years he needed to propose and get it going because she's worth it. But I'm excited. I'm ready for them to get married. I'm ready to see it.
That's awesome. All right, fun stuff for predictions for today. When they see each other down there on the beach in a few hours, who's going to cry first?
Caden, 100%. He'd
That
probably
is
cry more too.
That is the 100% consensus amongst the groomsmen. Is
Yeah,
he's
probably
going to cry
more.
first.
He'll probably cry more too.
Predictions for wild and crazy moments later at the reception. I hear there's
Ooh.
tequila involved, so
I'm not gonna lie, I might throw up walking down the aisle with the tequila shot. I do not do well with tequila, so I'm a little worried about that one.
we'll have it on video, but not
Oh,
share it
God.
on not share it on Facebook. It'll be for your private collections only.
Oh God.
All right. Fun predictions for their life. How many kids will they wind up having?
I'm gonna say 3. I think they're gonna have a boy and then twins.
Boy and twins.
Odd guess. That's my guess.
It's kind of fun to look back and see if it comes to fruition
Yeah.
or not. Funny question I always ask is, if they were to win the Mega Millions lottery, no money worries in the world, where would they wind up settling down, and what would they do with all that money?
Probably here. Play golf and fish. I could see
Play
'em
golf
doing
on the
that.
beach and fish.
Yep, that sounds pretty accurate to me, honestly. I don't know.
Hopefully,
They like
give all
working,
their
though.
friends $1 million too.
No, they won't do that. Caden's a cheapo.
Oh my goodness. Finally, any sentimental things you want to say to them, or best wishes, things you hope they accomplish in life?
It's been a long time coming. I'm really happy for you guys. I'm not gonna cry yet, but I'm just excited. I'm ready for y'all's lives to start.
We are here with the groom. T-minus a few hours. What's it feel like?
I am so nervous. I've already started bawling my eyes out just looking at the stuff on the inside of the house. Haven't even looked at anything else, but my butterflies are insane.
So y'all have one of the most amazing love stories I've heard. I mean, not high school sweethearts, but middle school sweethearts. So tell us about the first. Can you recall that long ago, the first time she caught a twinkle in your eye? Tell us about that.
Oh man. Well, we both moved to Decatur, Texas, our 6th grade year. We didn't meet until our 8th grade year, and it was almost immediately. We became good friends first, not realizing that how much we cared for each other already. Once we started dating, it was for homecoming to the football game. So I asked her to homecoming, and then we got to homecoming together. We had all the garter and the mums, stuff like that, and right then I already knew. Just seeing her all dressed up, I knew that's who I wanted to be my girlfriend. I didn't, honestly, at that very moment, I didn't know that she was going to be my wife. But I basically knew that night. Ever since then, that was 8th grade. We were 14 years old. We are 25 now. Today is 11 years. Today's our anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, I want to hear the fun stuff.
Okay.
Tell me about the first time you met her family.
First time I met her family. Oh man, it was wild. It was definitely wild. They're a good time. The first time, it was a little intimidating, of course. You know, I'm 14, she's 14. You know, I'm sure at the time they probably thought, you know, their daughter's too young to be dating, and they're meeting her boyfriend, and it was definitely intimidating. Her dad is not an easy approachable man. He was definitely intimidating back in the day, but I wouldn't change anything. The way everything went is absolutely perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, skipping forward. What about the struggles through high school, y'all? I mean, after middle school, tell me some fun high school stories.
The struggle through high school is, good Lord, Aspen is beautiful, and everybody wants to be with the beautiful woman in high school. So you want to talk about jealousy. That was my number one headache, was just jealousy. But it was all great. We never had any issues with anybody. But it was great. I can't lie. She did a lot of my homework for me. I remember I had a paper due that day. We're sitting in my car before school, and she's typing my paper, and it was due that first period, and I wound up getting like a 90 on it. But yeah, she did most of my homework for me. So
she had you caught already.
Oh yeah,
that's
100%.
Awesome. Tell me the proposal story.
The proposal. So I've known for quite a while that she's gonna be my wife. I've known this. I didn't know specifically when I was gonna do it, but I knew one day I was just thinking to myself, and I'm like,
what am I waiting for? This is the woman I'm going to be with the rest of my life. Let's do this. So I went. She works for a golf course at the moment, and then so I went and played golf. And on my way home, I stopped by her dad's dealership to ask his hand for his work, ask him for his blessing. And when I got there, I was so nervous. I was sweating bullets. And I get there and I ask him if I can talk to him, and we go into his office. And at that point, he already knows something's up because we're going to his office. And I'm like, my mouth is open, but no words are coming out. And he looks at me and he goes, "You got to have the balls to say it." And I'm like, I know. He goes, "What's up, dude?" I said, "Well, I want to ask for your blessing to marry your daughter." And he told me 3 rules. He said, "You have my blessing, 3 rules." And I can never remember the third one. The first one was, the 3 rules were provide, protect, and as long as I have a breath in my body, nothing will ever happen to her. But there's one more, and I can never remember it, and I know he's going to kick my butt when he sees this. But I will.
He'll remind you of it,
yeah,
probably at all the family meetings. He'll remind
me
you.
daily.
That'll be a story every Christmas. You'll get a reminder.
Yep.
So tell me how you guys picked this venue, this location to get married.
So both of us really enjoy the beach, the ocean. We love it. I mean, we're both, I guess you'd say, sea dogs or whatever. But we absolutely love the beach. So we decided that, first of all, we wanted to be at the beach, but we didn't want Texas beaches. We're not a big fan of them. Alabama was good because it's beautiful, it's clear, it's quiet. But we decided this location because we can have our entire friends, all the wedding parties, stay in a house. We can get married in the backyard, have the party underneath it. And that was mainly because, it was cheaper than a regular venue. But also it's beautiful out here.
You got all this gorgeous view, and look at the view you got in the afternoon, and beautiful weather. We just had a hurricane almost hit us.
Oh yeah.
So that was kind of dodging bullets, but we made it happen. A little windy yesterday, but rain this morning. Now you've had good luck, so they say it's rain on your wedding day is good luck. So you got that going.
Yep.
So speaking of luck, we've been asked crazy interviews. I asked some of the groomsmen is if you guys were to win the lottery, you always hope and pray.
Absolutely.
At least hope.
Absolutely.
And no money worries in the world. Where would you guys settle down, and what would you do with all that money?
To be honest, where we would settle down, probably here. Either here or somewhere in Florida. It's going to be somewhere on the beach, but we've been talking about here recently with the money. I mean, probably first things first. We're gonna buy our house. We're gonna pay off our vehicles. We're not gonna go spend, $100,000 on Lamborghinis, Ferraris, nothing like that. We really like the vehicles we have, so I'd make sure we get us taken care of, and then I'd go straight for both of our families and a couple of our friends. We would make sure that they would never have to worry.
It's fun to dream.
Oh yeah.
So speaking of goals in life, what do you guys talk about as far as goals as kids, and where you're going to settle down, what you want to do in case the lottery thing doesn't happen?
Right. Truthfully, we're kind of living in the moment type of people. So we don't have really long-term goals. Of course, we would like to have a couple kids. We've been talking about only having 1, but you can't have 1. You always got to have at least 2. So we'll probably end up with 2. We do want kids. As far as long-term, I think the longest-term goal we have is to be here, and that's probably within the next 5 to 7 years. Get her career established and get her up on her feet. That way, she knows what she's doing. And I'm in construction, so I can find a job anywhere doing anything. But yeah, as far as long-term, I'd say probably just get here.
Awesome. Finally, if you could just pull her aside for a moment, or you've already seen her and you're going to see her for a first look and everything a little later, but what do you just want to say to her on your wedding day? When she watches this, what do you want to say to her that you haven't already?
Oh man, it's been a long time coming, and I could not be more proud to call you my wife, call you my partner. I cannot express to you how much I love you. I am so excited to get married, to go on our honeymoon, and to live the rest of our lives together. And I want to thank you for always taking care of me and being there when I needed you the most. That's what I would say.
All right, so we are here with the bride, the lady of the day. What's it feel like? I've heard all these stories of you guys being middle school sweethearts.
Oh, yes. Oh,
What's
yes.
it feel like to see this day here?
I can't believe it's finally here. It's been a long time.
That's what everybody's saying. What are you feeling today? What's it feel like?
Anxious. I'm excited. This is our 11-year anniversary, so glad to be here. Glad to last this long. And I couldn't picture a better man, honestly.
So I want to hear the story about how you guys just found that twinkle in your eyes way back in middle school. I've already interviewed the groom. I want to hear your side of the story.
Oh, goodness. So actually, I was very shy in school, like very, very shy. And I remember seeing him in the hallway with the guy that I thought was like scary, because he was just, I don't know. But I was like, oh no, like he's kind of scary to me. And then he was actually friends with some of my friends, and we just started talking some more, and I just kind of fell right over head over heels with him, and his little hair flip that he used to always do. He's a little skater kid, and I was the shy one in the group. So ever since middle school, I just couldn't stay away.
Couldn't stay away. All right, fun stories.
Fun
Tell me
stories.
about the first time you met his family.
Oh, goodness. Very nervous. I think his mom, if I'm correct, I think his mom pulled up to her house maybe. And I was terrified because my dad's a big scary man. So I was like, oh no, like I hope everything goes well. And then he didn't meet my other father until way later on. And I was also nervous for that too, because I'm like, no one ever meets him, like ever. So I was shaking in my boots the whole time.
Okay, so fun stories about the high school dating years. What was that like? Any stories you can recall where things were a little rocky for you guys, or
The
just
parents definitely didn't like him for a while.
Really?
We were sneaking around a little bit for a few years, and then finally my parents were like, well, she's not going to give up, so he came back over, talked to my dad again, and then ever since then, we're together.
All right, so tell me your side of the proposal story.
Oh my goodness, I know, I'm so hard-headed. I thought we were just going on another date, and we were just looking at flowers, and I was looking at turtles, and I was very much distracted, and there was a wedding happening behind us, and I was like, we gotta get out of their wedding pictures, like, we have to move, and he was like, just listen to me. He was like, focus. And as soon as he said that, I was like, oh my gosh. And after that, it just went blank. I can't remember anything. All I remember is him getting down on one knee and him shaking so bad when we hugged.
Oh my goodness, that's such a pretty story. Let's see. Predictions for today. So when you two see each other, who all do you think is going to cry first?
Out of me and him, or out of the family?
Out of everybody.
My dad is going to cry most definitely. He's already been crying, so I imagine he's going to cry again. I'll probably cry as soon as I start talking. My mom may take a little bit longer to cry. She's a little more hard around the shell, but I think she'll get there eventually.
You'll get there eventually too.
Yes.
What about honeymoon plans? Where y'all going?
We're going on a cruise. We're going to Belize, Cozumel, and Costa Maya. We have a catamaran trip booked, and we're going in a cave, and we're going tubing and ziplining.
Wow, that's going to be a lot of fun. You need to take a photographer with you. Just kidding.
Come on.
What all of you guys talked about as far as your goals in life? How many kids do y'all want to have?
I think we want about 1 or 2 kids. We want to keep it small. Yes.
What about where do you think you guys will eventually settle down, and what are you going to do?
I graduate college in May. I think our plan is to move somewhere over here. We love the beach and we really love Alabama. So we've been thinking about coming here.
Well, that's cool. Be somewhere warm and semi-tropical.
Yes.
All right, it's fun to dream. If you guys were to win the lottery, no money worries in the world whatsoever, where would you settle down then, and what would you do with all that money?
We would probably, depending on how much it is, maybe buy a small little island and have all of our family out there and just enjoy the beach the whole time.
There you go. And finally, the sentimental, emotional stuff. I heard a beautiful story from your sweetie. If he was here right now, just you two alone, what would you want to say to him that you haven't said already to him?
Thank you for always being there for me. I love you so much. I'm so happy we finally made it. I'm happy that all of our family and friends are here. And I'm so excited to get married.
So we're here with the mother of the groom. Tell us what you're feeling today.
I'm beyond excited. We've waited for this day to come for, 11 years today.
So I want to hear some fun stories about the first time you met Aspen.
Well, when I met Aspen, I thought she was the cutest little thing we've ever seen. Caden had just came back to live with me in Decatur, and he met her and he just came home, and you could tell he was so in love. So it was just history from there. She was over every time she could come over, and they hung out at every volleyball game, football game, basketball game, because she's a sports girl.
So we want to hear some fun stories. As they dated, what were some challenges as they started dating in high school? Did they ever get in trouble?
No, they were good kids. That's the thing.
They've always behaved.
They've always been great kids. Like they never did anything bad. I mean, they were just good kids.
That's sweet. That's
Yes.
awesome. I was hoping to get them in trouble and embarrass them.
No, for real, they're really good kids.
So, when did you find out that they were planning to get married, or when did you find out they got engaged?
Oh goodness. I don't know. Caden called me. He told me he was gonna propose to her and already asked David. And, gosh, I don't know when that. I mean, it's been a minute. I know he had me go with him to pick out the ring. Not that I picked it out. He just needed someone there to pat him on the back and reassure him that is definitely the ring she'd want. But I don't know. I don't remember the date.
That's sweet. Predictions for today. When they see each other on the beach, who's going to cry first?
Caden.
That seems to be the consensus.
Caden. Yeah.
He's already
and
cried
to
today.
Follow. Yes.
Be happy
Yes.
tears.
Absolutely.
How many kids do you think they'll wind up having?
I'm going to say 2, but most likely 3. Hopefully they have a boy and a girl, but it is what it is.
Where do you think they'll wind up settling down eventually?
Somewhere near a beach. If it's not here in Alabama, I don't know where, but it's going to be near a beach.
Somewhere near a beach seems to be the agreement amongst everyone. So, what do you want to say to them as far as like what they accomplish in life, what they mean to you, just all that sentimental stuff?
Well, first they know I love them very, very much. They outlasted middle school together, high school, Aspen being in college. They've accomplished more than most people their age. All I can tell them is many, many more from here, because they got this. I mean, they have their head on their shoulders, and they're wonderful kids. Well, kids to me.
All right. So as we were saying, what do you hope they accomplish in life together?
I just want them to be happy, whatever they do. They have this. They know what they're doing, I believe. Just fly. Just spread your wings and fly and do what you feel that y'all can do as a family together. Because that's what y'all are. You're a family together now.
So what about advice for them from mom of the groom? What, when you get married, sometimes life can throw you curveballs, and there may be some days inevitably when they're just like, just leave me alone, get away from me. What's your advice for them?
Well, as you both know, I've been married 3 times now. So I need to take this advice for myself that Caden always say, yes, dear, first. Second, say, beautiful. But lastly, you have to work through this together. Nothing's perfect. It never will be perfect. You're perfect is what y'all make of it. Outsiders cannot tell you how to live your life. You have to live your life the way you want to. Just love one another. And when things get rough, because it will, you're going to have some of those days. You get through it. You work this out together. It's a team effort. No matter who's right or who's wrong, you're both going to be wrong and you're both going to be right. So I need you to work together on this. Stick it out. Just know I love y'all.
So we are here with the groomsmen that arrived late, but I'm just picking on you. So tell us your name and how you know the bride and groom.
Yeah, so my name is Trevor, and I've known Caden and Aspen, oh my gosh, it's probably junior, senior in high school, whenever all the friend groups could start driving. And so we started meeting new friend groups that lived further away. And so, yeah, we met when we were in high school. They were in Decatur, and I was in Justin. And so, yeah.
So they have an amazing love story that starts in middle school. Recalling the high school days, any funny stories you recall of them while dating, and it kind of gave a clue that they were pretty serious about one another.
Yeah, I don't think I really, that's hard, because I knew Caden as an individual in high school more so than Caden and Aspen as a couple up until we were a little bit older. So I don't think I have any kind of like embarrassing or anything like, oh yeah, that's them. Just know that like when you meet them and they're together, you can tell that, nobody will love Aspen more than Caden will.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's what we've kind of gathered through all the interviews.
Yeah.
So, how did you find out about this wedding plan?
Like which part? Like
when were you informed that you were going to be a groomsman?
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember what we were doing. I can't remember if it was over the phone or in person. Now that you asked me that, Caden had asked me if maybe if I would do this for him, and I would.
Edit
I don't
that.
know.
Hey Cheryl, hand me my drink. Got that bug in my throat again. Take a pause. Wait.
The power of editing.
That's right.
Yeah. Man, you put me on the spot. I get nervous. I don't know. I just remember him asking me, and just feeling super honored that I'd be able to, be there for them on this day.
So knowing them as long as you have, what's it feel like to see their day finally here?
It's exciting. It's not surprising because I knew it was kind of like this. This was inevitable, like for them to be here and doing this, and it's just more so like relieving for them because they finally get to experience this together. And me being married, it's one of the greatest things to look back on, and just all the fun I know we're gonna have in the next few hours, and it's just gonna be even more for them to remember.
So speaking of that, fun predictions for today. First off, when they see each other down on the beach in a few hours, who's going to cry first?
Caden will cry first.
That seems to be the agreement amongst the groomsmen.
Yeah.
So.
Caden will cry first.
All right. Predictions for any funny moments. Flower girl going to eat the flowers. Any bridesmaids going to trip? We hope not. But
no, I don't think any trippage will happen. Knock on wood. But I think the faces that everybody's going to make will be kind of it'll be fun to see, just their sheer emotion for everything.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. All right, some other fun predictions for their life. How many kids will they wind up having?
Okay, that's a good one. I think 3. I see them with 3.
Okay.
I know Caden is going to want.
It's a close tie between 2 and 3 on
Yeah.
predictions, so we'll see what comes. Of this years from now. Crazy story or crazy question. If they were to win the lottery, Mega Millions, no money worries in the world.
Yeah.
Where would they wind up living, and what would they do with all that money?
Oh my gosh. I think that they would probably wind up here in Alabama, somewhere on the beach where they can walk together every day. I could absolutely see that being like just their thing that they do is just spending time together, just here, right here, knowing how much they love it here. So I think that would be what they would do.
Yeah, we can always dream.
Yeah.
It's nice nice to dream about
all
at
the time.
least.
All the time.
Let's see. Advice for them. So you're married. They are soon to be married in a few hours.
Yeah.
Sweethearts forever, but as you get married, life, as my daughter says, adulting happens.
Yes, it
and
does.
there may be some of those days, inevitably, when they just look at each other and they want to get as far away from one another as they can.
Yeah.
Well, what's your advice for them to kind of smooth those
Yeah.
moments?
I would say that it's okay to communication is super important, and just letting the other person know that you need to step back from the situation. We need to revisit this. Too hot-headed right now. Like, let's just walk away, or really collect our thoughts, and then revisit this on a level head. Because that's something that we've definitely gone through, where we'll go through something and we'll be bickering and bickering and it'll never end, and the other person is right, and the other person is right, and it's like, well, let's just step back, breathe, and kind of reset. So a good reset here and there is super important.
Good advice. Very good advice. Finally, what do you hope they accomplish in life? The goals, dreams, and wishes that you have for them from here ever after.
I think just achieving bliss, and just like being able to not let worries of the world affect how they live their daily lives, and just finding happiness in the little things, and knowing that the big picture, that the most important thing is each other. So
You know what you want to do? Just my hair up. Just go up. It's got to go up. Because I'm too hot with it now. You don't actually curl your.
We have not interviewed her.
Am I needed?
Do a video interview. You're a bridesmaid, correct?
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Right
That's one of the guys helping.
I still have another paragraph.
Flip it over and over the other page.
Think about everything that's controlling this.
Okay.
So tell me what you're going to be doing today.
She said no, hang on.
So
Are you-
you're gonna be the flower girl?
Are you going to throw flowers?
Are you gonna throw flowers down the aisle? Noli?
You took a picture of me. Wow.
You're a
It
good
didn't break. It
photographer.
didn't break the phone.
You're gonna be the flower girl, Noli?
Are you going to be the flower girl?
And you're gonna throw flowers down the aisle?
Are you going to
Yeah.
jump in the water?
Are you gonna jump in the water later?
Look at him giving all these ideas out.
Okay, go.
Flowers out for
So how old are you?
No, you're 3.
3? 3 years old. Are you married yet?
What?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. You got a boyfriend?
Do you have a boyfriend?
You got a boyfriend?
Who's your
You
boyfriend?
do. Uh-oh.
Mommy's boyfriend.
Who's mommy's boyfriend?
Emma's happy birthday baby.
Oh yeah, Emma has a baby in her belly, yeah.
Her has a baby in her belly.
Baby in her belly? Oh, wow. But you can't wait to see the baby.
Nephew, right.
Yeah.
When the bus come home, we can come with us.
Yeah.
See you.
Now, you're not going to eat the flowers today, are you? Don't do that. They probably don't taste good.
Huh? Don't get into that. It's not ours.
Praying mantis.
I think that'll do. I think my bracelet flashes. So.
What are you doing, Tiny?
You had to help me not get sick.
Wheezy, will you do me a huge favor, sister? Will you start packing my stuff so that I can get out of there? Should be a roll of paper towels over there.
Caden has his fast charger cube thing. I don't know if that can help y'all.
What kind of charger is it? I got a charger right there.
I don't think it's short. I think that. No, I know better than just.
She was so worried about us going to be
What's that number to Alexander Chanel or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
In white shirts?
I'm not nervous. You cried? Why do you think I'm nervous? Why do you cry? Do I? Yes. Well, you ever got anything you haven't drank? Yeah, you're not nervous. I'm not nervous. Get on your shirt. I would have already heard about it. There's something on my shirt, so I know you're lying. You're like. You would definitely need to know. What's wrong with you? Just a man. Just Is that one? I don't know. It'll come in. Who's that? It's all gonna grow in that one spot. I may not have any here.
Hey, get one of us. Like the fringe pictures. It looks like you're at a girl's house. Have you ever seen those fringe pictures of people like dressing in like blue jeans and a white t-shirt? Yeah.
Hey, Brad's down there snaps pictures. Yeah.
Stand where? I've already swept downstairs. So?
Just like on our feet.
Yeah, I swept downstairs. That lipstick? Killer. Hold it all together, Delaney. Thank you, Teresa. You gave it to me. Thank you.
Let's go heavy.
You got big head. You should have big head.
It's my turn to be mean.
Where's Rolo?
Heidi, come this way so Haley can scooch that way. Just, hey, what am I doing? Haley's
Hey, right now, have her grab the baby just for a second.
Amanda's gonna.
She'll be fine.
She's gonna scream. Where's Reggie?
He's downstairs.
You want me to I can't put you right now. I can't put you. Okay.
This closet.
You want me to
Hey, no, we don't have time. You guys
No.
go sit with Mama.
Okay. We're here.
Go ahead.
Oh, we're gonna break the schedule.
Just lay down. We'll be fine.
So we need to go on
Mama,
this side.
come here.
Mama,
Mama,
come
come
here.
here.
I'm going right on top of you, Chris. Is there?
Okay, like this?
There we go.
Sorry.
That's perfect. There we go, ladies. Perfect. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're doing the wedding shot where we're looking at each other. We're laughing at something. We don't know what we're laughing at. That's it. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Perfect. All right.
I'm so warm.
Are we?
All right. Now let's do one where, yeah, let's have Aspen kind of up tall and let's see. Let's get sister and mom close together. So let's, there we go. All right, and
Are we just doing a picture with them? My hand is
yeah,
straight on your butt.
there you go, just like that.
Who's touching my butt?
There it is. Perfect, ladies. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Perfect.
Aspen's hand was like this on my butt.
Beautiful. Give me a smile right here. Oh my word. All right, anytime.
Aspen, I see these vows not as a promise, but as a life I will cherish and honor. I look forward to every moment we share. I will be there for all the laughs and hold you through all the tears. I will be by your side no matter the circumstances. I can't wait to start this next chapter of our lives. I promise to always be your best friend. I can't promise to solve all of your problems, but I can promise you'll never have to face them alone. With you by my side, I promise to be the best version of myself so you can be the happiest woman in the world.
Caden, my love, here we are, about to be married, and I can hardly express the joy I feel. It seems like we lived 1,000 lifetimes together, yet it still doesn't feel like enough. I remember seeing you for the first time in middle school hallway. You scared me a little, the skater kid and the shy girl. Who knew that moment would lead us here? People doubted us, said we were too young, but we've proven them wrong every day. From sneaking around behind our parents' backs Is it okay if we record something real quick? I'm Aspen. So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. But we'll be done in just a couple minutes. Okay. Thank you. Is this where you want the photo set up, right? Yes, I think it'll be okay if you don't want to get it out. Oh no, yeah. Go ahead and set it up. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, take two. That's all right. We'll start from scratch. We'll start from the beginning.
Caden, my love, here we are, about to be married, and I can hardly express the joy I feel. It seems like we've lived 1,000 lifetimes together, yet it still doesn't feel like enough. I remember seeing you for the first time in the middle school hallway. You scared me a little, the skater kid and the shy girl. Who knew that moment would lead us here today? People doubted us, said we were too young, but we've proven them wrong every day. From sneaking around my parents' backs to you becoming the son-in-law they adore, we've grown stronger together. You've been my rock for 11 years, and I wouldn't trade a single memory. As we stand here today to take our vows, I promise to love you in every way I know how. I'll be scared at sometimes, brave at others, but I'll always be by your side. I vow to cherish you and the life we build together, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Everybody's sweating.
Check the door, Rich.
Yes. That's, we have all as far as I know, it's So on our marriage certificate, we say today, 13. Okay, great.
Perfect, thank you.
Welcome. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Married.
We're married. Okay, shot time. All right, baby. Everybody up. Everybody up.
Perfect. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
That's a big shot.
Right through here.
Yep. My favorite's my back pocket. Look up and smile. Yes, sir.
This side. What's he running for? He's walking people. Crying's not over. Crying is not over.
I told you. I'm gonna cry too. Wait till you see your wife.
When it comes down to Aspen, I want you to have me turned around until she gets to the end of the aisle, and then I'll turn around so I can see her.
Once I see her.
When she starts walking, I'll face you, and then when she gets to the end of the aisle, let me know, and I'll turn
Like right here.
No. When she gets right where Garrett is right now, then I'll turn around.
Gotcha.
Look at that little flower girl. God, she's so cute. Love you, brother. It's perfect.
That little boy's so cute.
everybody be seated? Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, thank you for all joining us on this special day to celebrate the union of Caden and Aspen. As we gather here surrounded by love and the beauty of this moment, we want to take a brief pause to remind you of something important. Today is about connection, not the kind made through Wi-Fi or through social media, but the kind made by looking into each other's eyes, holding hands, and being fully present in this sacred moment. Caden and Aspen have asked for this to be an unplugged ceremony. We kindly ask that you put away your phones, your cameras, and your devices and simply be here with us in this moment. Your presence, your laughter, and your tears, these are memories that will be cherished for a lifetime. Rest assured there will be plenty of opportunities later to capture the joy and excitement of this day, but for now let's honor Caden and Aspen by giving them our undivided attention as they exchange their vows and begin their new chapter together. Thank you for understanding and cooperation. Now let's turn our hearts and minds to what truly matters, the love story unfolding before us. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to witness something truly remarkable. A wedding that's been 11 years in the making. That's right, Caden and Aspen have been together for over a decade. So if you're wondering why they seem like an old married couple, it's because they basically already are. In fact, these two have been inseparable since middle school. Yes, middle school, that magical time of braces, awkward growth sprouts, and questionable fashion choices. Yet somehow through all of that, they found each other and stuck together like glue. Or maybe like peanut butter and jelly. Sweet, a little nutty, and just better together. You know, they say that true love can stand the test of time, and these two are proof. They've survived not just the trials of growing up, but also navigating the treacherous waters of school, dances, and curfews. And here they are today, ready to make it official after 11 years of inside jokes, shared adventures, and probably a few arguments about who gets the last slice of pizza.
We already have.
They've already mastered the art of compromise and know exactly which Netflix show to bring together, so really, marriage should be a breeze, right?
Right.
All right. Now let's get to the vows, the promises that will carry them through the next 11 years and many more to come. Caden and Aspen, I want you to please repeat after me, okay? I, Caden.
I, Caden.
Take you, Aspen.
Take you, Aspen.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My partner in life.
My partner in life.
And my one true love.
My one true love.
I promise to keep laughing with you.
I promise to keep laughing with you.
To support your wildest dreams.
To support your wildest dreams.
And to always agree that your cooking is better than mine.
To always agree that your cooking is better than mine.
I'll cherish you.
I'll cherish you.
I'll respect you.
I'll respect you.
And love you more each day.
And love you more each day.
Even when you steal the covers from this day forward.
Even when you steal the covers from this day forward.
I'm all in.
I'm all in.
Aspen, please repeat after me. I, Aspen.
I, Aspen.
Take you, Caden.
Take you, Caden.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
My partner in life.
My partner in life.
And my one true love.
And my one true love.
I promise to keep laughing with you.
I promise to keep laughing with you.
To support your wildest dreams.
To support your wildest dreams.
And to always pretend your jokes are funny.
And to always pretend your jokes are funny.
Even when I've heard them 1,000 times.
Even when I've heard them 1,000 times.
I'll cherish you.
I'll cherish you.
Respect you.
Respect you.
And love you more each day.
And love you more each day.
Even when you leave your socks on the floor.
Even when you leave your socks on the floor.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
I'm all in.
I'm all in.
Caden, as you place the rings on Aspen's fingers, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Aspen.
Aspen. Working on it. Hang on.
Aspen, as you place this ring on Caden's fingers, please repeat after me. With this ring,
I
thee wed.
I thee wed.
Now, Caden and Aspen will combine these two containers of sand behind you. You just, yeah, that's fine. Okay. This symbolizes the blending of their lives into one. Grab that box. Oh, leave it there, leave it there. Okay. Go ahead. Just as the grains of sand cannot be separated, their lives are now intertwined and they're bound unbreakable. By the power vested in me by the state of Alabama, I now pronounce you. We'll do it later. Yep. All right. By the power vested in me by the state of Alabama, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I didn't know the sand was. Huh? Was I supposed to grab the sandbox? No. Your only job was the rings. That was my message.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good
I'm
night.
walking you back.
We did it, baby. We got married. What? What?
Yeah, just follow the camera. Do I need to move over?
All right, all right. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. We have the bride. Dad and mom. Give them a hand. Give them a hand.
The groom's mom and
We got the groom's mom and grandma coming down.
Bubba, I think we got your shoes on the wrong face.
All right, all right. Put your hands together for the bridal party. Here we go. We got Trevor and Sierra. We have Cheyenne and Haley. That's a grand entrance. That's what I'm talking about. We have next coming up, we got Grant and Haiti. Go. All right, next up we have Brayden and Delaney. Go. Coming up next, we have Brenton and Teresa.
Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Here we
go. Yeah! This is
Coming live from the VIP, heard all night like lost life with that nigga. Hope you dead in the state, gonna see back me. The whole city got twins, heard he got 3. The other rapper got a hit and shouted he had. Who set the city on fire soon as he got 3? The king back now. Raw don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked for a sack.
Come on, clap it up. Come on, keep that clap going. Come on, here we go.
From the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, doing back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. Got the crowd.
All right, make some noise. We're going right into the first dance.
I will wait for you. Though sun turns into ashes and bows down to the moon, I'll wait for you. It's a long, hard war, all but I can grin and bear it, 'cause I know what the hell I'm fighting for, and I'll wait for you. We were never made to run forever, we were just meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing after. I believe I found it here in your love.
All right, give him a hand. Give him a hand. It's a beautiful moment. It's his.
I will stand my ground. I'm a bad man looking for takers. You're the finest thing around, so I will stand my ground. 'Cause it's cold out there, and you know some men search for ages for the love that I have found, so I will stand my ground. Even never made me run, ever we were just meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing. After I believe I found it here in your love. Honey, I will wait. Honey, I will stand my ground.
All right, all right, all right. All right, keep it going, keep it going. We got coming up next, we got the groom and the mother dance. Groom and the mother dance coming up next.
Yeah.
Give her a hand, give her a hand. Come on, we can do better than that. Come on, come on.
Dressed in a black tux. First night with the same last name. Every eye here's on us. And you look just like an angel. Spinning round on this floor. Never been so in love, never been so sure. But baby, when our hearts don't meet, and the next one begins, can she have this dance? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for a mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, and so will I. 'Cause in her eyes, I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man, but can she have this dance? All the things you love about me, yeah, I learned that from her. How to love, how to pray, how to be everything that you deserve. And I knew from the moment I met you, she was gonna be your woman. And love you like I do. So can she have this ring? Can she steal me for the next one? Just 3 more minutes for a mama and her son. Yeah, she's gonna cry, so loud, 'cause in her eyes, I'm still her baby boy. Yeah, you know I'm your man, but can she have this dance?
All right, one more time, one more time. Give him a hand, give him a hand. All right. Make some noise as the bride and father dance coming up next. Bride and father dance.
Came in thinking top dollar, that old cotton crop farmer knocked on his screen door and he said, "Oh, what you need, boys?" And he said, "You know all the others went and cashed out, got the subdivision all mapped out. It'll sit right here on this land. You could leave town rich, man." He said, "Boys, whatever you're offering, won't be enough. I got little girl that used to swing right there. I still see her paintball with her brown hair. She's in the big city, but she still calls home. What's she gonna do if she comes back and we're gone? And over there under that wild oak tree, beneath the cross is where my best buddy's buried. Lasted 13 hunting seasons, running strong. Keep your money, cause a man can't leave his dog. And over there is where I got down on one knee. You can't buy that kind of dirt cheap.
All right, give him a hand, give him a hand, give him a hand. All right, all right. Father-daughter dance, here we go.
Yeah. You gonna cry? Hey, remember? Got it? It looks. It's not gonna be near as cool as you think. Ready? He's out of minutes. Anybody have a Verizon phone? Nobody gave him the song?
I got it.
Everywhere? Yes. Great.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
Try not to cry. You don't. Huh?
Give him a hand, give him a hand, give him a hand.
Good. Good. Before we start breakdancing. What? Everybody, get up here. All right, the bridal party. Why y'all up there? The bride and groom going up first. Self-time, yes.
You may eat. I love it. Hey, say that again. You may eat. Bridal party, go ahead and. All right, just
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it all. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's get it out and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 'Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it up. Let's spend it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it. Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it all. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Like it don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep it up. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day.
Yo, 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 yo.
Got it?
I'm trying to keep myself together.
You got it, bro. Fucking dog, bro. You got it.
Where's Nana at?
Nana, come on up here, Nana.
Where's Nana at? I gotta start over with her. They told me to imagine everybody naked. So I'm looking out for Nana. Where's Nana at? Nana, you look fabulous. I gotta say it. But to those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Bretton Tribble. My great and honored privilege to be Caden's best man. And I'm gonna try to keep myself together.
You got it, brother.
But
Dude. Sorry, bro. We love you, bro. We with you.
I think it works if you're naked too.
well, yeah, do I need to get naked?
Yeah.
Well, on the 10 plus years that me and Caden known each other, a lot of stories I can tell y'all. We can be here all night, and I can be story after story after story. But I ain't gonna keep y'all here all night. But from running from the cops on dirt bikes, almost going to jail, to watching Caden jump over a 6-foot fence clearing a crazy mean cow. Remember that day? To working together and being his boss, but in reality, Caden's always been my boss, you know, and he's always kept me in line. Caden's always been a brother to me. And when the going gets tough, he's always been one of the first phone calls I could call, vice versa. And, but when Caden and Aspen first met, I was a little bit jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit jealous. And felt like she was taking him away from me, but in reality, it's the best thing to ever happen to him.
I agree.
It's the best thing to ever happen to him. And never told y'all this, but I've always been inspired by y'all's relationship. I've always been envious of it. And I always looked up to y'all too. Y'all have always been a goal for me, you know.
You got it, homie. I'm not crying. You're my boy, bro. David, you're crying.
You two truly make a good team. But Aspen, I gotta thank you for making Caden the happiest I've ever seen him. For sure.
Yeah.
I've never seen him more happy. Caden, you're a lucky man. Lucky man, because you can't find women like this, bro. You know that. You're a lucky man. But before I end this, you know, I want to thank everyone for coming out. But I also like to thank a handful of people, David and Lorene. Y'all raised an amazing woman. Y'all done a great job. She's wonderful. And Holly and Anna, y'all raised an amazing man, and you know, Cade wouldn't be the man he was without y'all. You know.
Come on,
I do gotta say one thing. I ain't trying to be Debbie Downer, but I know your grandpa and Billy, they're looking down right now. And they're proud of you, bro. They're proud. They're right here. They're right here. With that, I want to wish y'all the best lifetime full of happiness. But besides that, let's raise a glass.
Yeah.
To the new Mr. and Caden and Aspen iPhone. Look here. They say, look here. They say you can't marry the one you can live with. You marry the one you can't live without. That sums up Caden and Aspen perfectly. I love y'all. Let's drink. Let's drink to that.
So damn fine though. I'm trying to hit it from behind though.
All right. We ready to turn up. You know we ready.
All right. Can everybody hear me? I've had a few margaritas, so bear with me. Okay. For those who may not know me, I'm Teresa, the maid of honor, Aspen's big little sister. This speech has been especially hard for me to write because growing up, Aspen wrote everything for me. So bear with me. This has also been especially hard for me to write because there are no words in this world. Oh God, I'm gonna cry. Don't worry. To describe how much my sister means to me. That was really good.
You got this. Go.
Yeah.
You're good. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Suck that shit.
No, I am crying.
You're sweating from your eyes. You're sweating from your eyes.
To say she is my best friend is an understatement. She has always been my partner in crime, my words of wisdom, and my person. Growing up with Aspen, there was never a dull moment. Anywhere from popping wheelies on our four-wheeler to sneaking out on our midnight runs for snacks. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Aspen was always there. I prayed every day that Aspen would find a man who loved her through every good and challenging chapter of her life. And I'm so grateful she has found her person within you. If I'm being honest, I don't remember when there was a time that Caden wasn't around. As far as I know, he's been the big brother, shoulder to cry on, and my biggest supporter. But for sure, a big pain in the butt. But I just want to thank you for not only loving my sister, but loving my family as a whole. I'm doing fine. I know. I am the sister, though.
I've been crying for 13 minutes, man.
The last thing I want to say is I hope you enjoyed growing old with her as much as I enjoyed growing up with her. So if everybody can raise their glass to the future Mr. and Mrs. Nightfall.
Let's go!
Right now, let's go back, way back. I want to dedicate this to those who never made it. From kindergarten to the 12th, I never graduated. But college was in the summer, so we joined the service. I see the kid get married and now I'm listening to
All right. We got.
Garrett.
All right, we got Garrett up next. He already got his shirt off, so I don't know what else is coming off.
Check. This on? Everybody else came up here with a rote speech, but that's not me. So, I'm just tell you, I guess, straight from the heart, I've been Caden since, I don't know, it's been a long time. Anyways, we've had, there's been a lot of stuff we've been through, between hospital visits and other things. We did dig a lot of pools in the backyard, a lot of hospital visits too. All due to Caden. I was fine. But, I've known both of you since you've been together. You know, I mean, I've never known you without Aspen. And Holly, ignore this. Close your ears.
Stop it.
She put up with your shit, you know, which is good. Because me, I would have left your ass. I mean, straight up, you know. I mean, but I mean, she's your 1 in a million, or multi. What? How many people are there in the earth? Whatever, billions, billions, you know. You found it. You know. It's about time. You know, I mean, it's been 11 years today. Like I said, it's been a long time. Everybody knew it was coming, but nobody knew when. But, I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Aspen. And I love you both from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I put up with you long enough. And at least I don't have to do it no more. You know? But I'm proud of you.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Where's your shirt? Don't cry.
My shirt is on the chair because it smells like beer.
It's hot out here.
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Let that man flow.
But
I mean, look at the guy.
I want to raise my half-drink Modelo to you and say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Bradley.
That's so nice.
I got you, baby. I got you. We're not sweating tonight. Not right now.
Oh no, we're sweating right now.
I got you. I'm not fading you off.
Hi everyone, if you don't know me, I'm Delaney.
Woo! Delaney!
I like to consider myself one of Aspen's best friends. We're going to go ahead and start off strong and say, this is going to sound a little weird, but there was a point in time where I did not necessarily like Caden too much. There was a point where I almost didn't walk in my senior year of high school or graduate because of Caden. But we won't talk too much about that. With that being said, we're going to make a full 180. Caden, I love you because you are kind and you are compassionate. And you let me stay in your house whenever I would like to. But mainly, you make my best friend happy. You are her protector, and I know you always will be. Thank you for everything that you do for my ride or die. Aspen, I wrote this speech at 1:21 this morning, so I'll start with saying I love you. Because I genuinely don't know where to start, because there are no words that I could say that could come close to describing our friendship. Aspen is the kindest, most caring, and patient person I know. You're my best friend, and you always have been, and you are my person. I literally had a grocery list at your family's house throughout middle school and high school because I was there so often. Not me anymore.
You had a house key too.
I did have a house key too. You're my yin to my yang, and you're the sister I got to choose. To the both of you, I wish you the happiest life. I hope that all of your dreams come true. I love you both. If everybody could please raise their glass for the Mr. and Mrs.
Let's
Nighthawk.
Hey,
One
Caden,
more, y'all.
Aspen. I didn't have a speech planned, but I wanted to say something.
Don't run on.
Come on, Cheyenne.
Ah.
Hey, we still have one more
after this, so y'all better be ready.
I didn't have
to go
a speech planned, guys, but I wanted to say something at my brother's wedding. This is the most important day of his life, and I couldn't be more proud to be his brother. Aspen, I couldn't be more proud to embrace someone as a sister than you, okay? When I think of you guys, I think of the Notebook. Like, seriously, you are a match made in heaven. And I love you more than anything in the world, and I'm so glad that you're here to set him straight, okay? Because he is a little punk. Aren't you? Yeah. I don't know. I'm the older brother, but, you know, Caden's gotten a little big. I've always been scrawny, so I don't think I'm going to mess with him. I'm pretty sure he could take me in a fight. But, Aspen, Caden, I don't want to take too much of your time or anybody else's time, but I couldn't tell you how much I love you. I love you more than the world, and I wish you all the best. And if there's anything you ever need, I'm always here for you. I love you so much. Everybody, enjoy the night. Drink as much as you can. Eat as much as you can. To Caden and Aspen!
Okay, I didn't write anything down, but I just want y'all to know how much I love you, and I can't wait to see the rest of our lives together because I know we're always going to be together. And Noli's going to eventually babysit y'all's babies, and Rosie too. And I'm so grateful for David and Lolo for raising such a beautiful woman, and that I get to call her one of my best friends because I grew up knowing that she would always be there for me, and David and Lolo would be too. And even if I needed Caden, I know Caden would come through. And y'all are there for my babies.
If you ever need a sewing kit, Lolo's got
But I just am so grateful for knowing all of you, all of Aspen and Caden's family and friends. They love y'all so much, and I'm so grateful for y'all. And thank you for letting my babies come, because I know they'll never forget this, and I'll never forget it, that we got to be a part of all of this. So thank y'all so much. And Reggie didn't give me a black eye. It was my 3-year-old. So just letting y'all know.
Caden, Aspen, love y'all. All right, one last time. Put your drinks up.
My goodness.
She's way over here. Swing your ball, guys. Quick. Bonding moment, guys.
Oh my gosh. Watch out, dear. They're going to run right past you. Here they come. Watch out, they're all running. Oh shoot. None of that.